So hello guys, how are you all doing? In today's video I'm gonna talk about um, is playing video games a time waste, or you should play video game or not. I myself, I'm a jobless, like no, I'm not joking, I'm actually jobless. So I have a lot of time in the day, so I don't know what to do, so I play games on my computer. And so a lot of people are like me, who are jobless and don't know what to do, or even if they have jobs, they come home from the job, then they play the games they like to play. Should you play video games or not? Obviously there are a lot of video games that people play. um, uh, yeah, there are a lot of video games people play, and I don't think there's any problem with that. At first I used to think there's problem with that because something was wrong with me. People say, oh my god, you are wasting time and all of this stuff. Not everybody wants to be like president or this big businessman. A person, when he comes off from job and wants to play video games, it's fine, they can play video games. There's not anything wrong with that. The toxic work culture and work till you die, uh, is that culture that says you can't play video game. But now I think it's completely fine with playing video games in a day. So now we would see some, now we will see some videos on is video game or time waste or not. Let's see those uh, videos.
Games. I mean, I think they're fine. In fact, I stream games on Twitch every Saturday, currently doing Breath of the Wild. See, sometimes I hear from people that video games are a waste of time and destroying our brains. Well, sometimes these same people will spend hundreds of hours watching Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, or whatever their favorite TV show is. I think in moderation, games are just another form of entertainment. Now, that said, my life, building Hybrid and talking with all of you, is more fun than any video game I've ever played. And it definitely wasn't always that way. So if you use games as a form of escapism, there might be something to be said about taking what you love of your favorite games, the feeling of reward and achievement, and try to think about what will give you that feeling in real life, and start working towards that. Then you can win in both ways. Have a beautiful day, my friend.
Okay, so I really liked what this influencer said. I actually know this influencer, and I think he's a great person. But yeah, I actually liked what he said. He said that people who says like video games are time waste, they are also the same person who watches all the Game of Thrones episodes and all of the other episodes. They're the same people, so they're kind of being hypocritical. So yeah, he does makes a lot of sense here. Let's see some comments on this video. Thank you for saying this. Really got tired of people saying I stopped playing videos, it's just time waste of time. And it's part of maturing. We have to go through those type of segments of our watching TV shows. I've been addicted to books since I was learned to read, and I've time mentioned there's mechanisms rather than in moderation. Let's get a bad rap, but anything can be healthy. Waiting on me is so okay, now I disagree with the comment. I finally got a comment when I disagrees. My dad when I play video games for 6 hours angry. To be honest, playing games for 6 hours is not like healthy for you. You can play games for max 2.5 to 3 hours, and that's at max. There's no way playing video games for 6 hours can't be healthy. And yeah, so I first found a comment that I disagree with. Let's see the comments. Even if you play games for 3 hours and 3 hours spent on them, you still feel worse for it than you. And because of what you like should make at least video games enhance creativity. So, no, so of course nobody should play video games for 6 hours. So yeah, I see. Let's see another type of.
There is single-handedly no hobby or side thing you can do that will probably be more damaging to you being successful than.
Part of the reason I got interested in technology, maybe the reason was video games. So probably wouldn't have started programming if it wasn't for video games, or wouldn't have been as interested in computers and technology if it wasn't for video games. So I think actually video games are a very powerful force for getting young kids interested in technology. It has way bigger knock-on effects than people may realize. If we're interviewing somebody for a software engineering role at Tesla or SpaceX, many times they'll be like, "How'd you start programming?" It's like, "Oh, got into video games." Over and over again. And I think many of the best software engineers in the world spent much of their career at video games houses.
So yeah, I see Elon Musk, the legend, the richest man in the world, is saying video games are not bad. So video games totally is not bad if you play them at a considerate time. If you play video games, uh, not all day or not 6 hours, but in a moderation, then there's absolutely nothing bad with video games. Let's see the comments. Honestly, TP is worse than video games just due to how passive it is and depending on the time played. I'm sorry, remember he did not say. Loser norm is what means to watch Netflix when you play music game. So yeah, I guess the video is pretty much it. So what's the conclusion? Let's jump into the conclusion.
Is that I believe that as a rule, it is a... My first issue with video games is that I believe that as a rule, it is a massive waste of your time. But I think that we can agree that when you evaporate your time doing something so meaningless, you just think, man, I probably should have been doing something else that could have in fact benefited me in some way. Now, there are people that will say, well, I play video games to relax. And the truth is you don't, because video games are actually remarkably stressful. It's fun, but it's stressful. Like I used to drink in college because it was fun, but ultimately I wasn't doing that to relax, and it was stressful. The next day, when you're tired, you can't get up, you feel like crap. It's obviously not a benefit to our lives. But the second issue that I have with the gaming industry, and this is definitely the bigger one, is that it desensitizes us to violence without question.
Okay. So yeah. So she's saying that video games are not relaxed, okay? The thing is, she doesn't know. I'm not attacking her. She clearly doesn't know. There are a lot of time of video games. The video games industry is literally worth billions of dollars. Bill is a huge industry. It's one of the biggest industries of all time. So it's not a small thing. And you can just say video games and all of this thing. It's not 1990. It's not 1980s anymore. Video game is so much bigger than it used to be in 1980s. And still in 1980s, video game used to be huge. Now the video game is worth of billions of dollars of money. So you can just say video games as an constructive way. Video game is really diverse, and she's probably thinking of Valorant, Apex Legend, and these kind of competitive games. But every game doesn't need to be like those games. Games like Minecraft and games like hunting or games like Walking Dead is actually very relaxing, and you don't have to do a lot. Now let's see some comments. If you have one money for the rest of you enjoy. Okay, the comments are disagreeing with her, obviously. Okay, yeah, so let's go to the conclusion. Okay, now I've realized this video is one of my biggest videos I've ever made, since a lot of opinions on these videos. And so what's the conclusion? We are finally at the conclusion. The conclusion of this video is video games are not bad, but if you play video games a lot, it would be bad for you, like 6 hours. Play video games at a moderate way, and it would be good for you. And at least try to do something productive through your day. If you play video game, it's fine, but also trying to do anything productive like making a YouTube video and actually playing some sports or boxing or this kind of productive thing, or do a job. So not only play video games, do jobs and other type of productive stuff to make your feel like do something. So I guess that's the conclusion, and I guess thanks for watching this video. Watch my old videos, watch my new videos. I make cool videos like this, and like, comment, subscribe, and share, and press the bell icon to see more videos like this. And today's video got really huge, and I don't know. Sorry if you can't watch this huge video, but it's not that huge. It's like 10 minutes. I need to make a lot of like larger videos, because that's how you can earn the most money, and I want to earn money doing YouTube. See, being transparent. If you just say what you want to do, don't this. There's nothing profit of being something fake or something you are actually are not. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and bye.